Developing now, 4 men are facing charges in Louisiana after being arrested. They're accused of trying to tamper with Senator Mary Landrieu's phone system. Federal investigators say 2 men dressed as telephone workers went into Landrieu's office on Monday, claiming they were there to do repair work. A 3rd man was already inside the office, allegedly ready to record with his cell phone what was happening, and a 4th man was waiting outside in a truck that was listening in. The man with the cell phone is James O'Keefe, a conservative political activist with a penchant for making videos attacking the left. You may remember he and a colleague went undercover and posed as a pimp and prostitute seeking advice from Acorn workers about a brothel. He made several videos at various Acorn offices, which led to Congress blocking some federal funds from the group. Joining us now is Justin Elliott, a reporter with Talking Points Memo, who is following the story, and Saul Weisenberg, a former federal prosecutor who worked on the Monica Lewinsky case in Whitewater. Justin, let's start with you. A key question, the money, who funded this? What do we know about O'Keefe and how he gets his funds to try to pull off this kind of stuff?
Well, it's really the big mystery right now whether there was an organization funding him on this operation, is what they're calling it, or whether he was acting independently. We do know that he's being paid a salary by a site called biggovernment.com, which is a conservative blog run by Andrew Breitbart, but Breitbart has denied any connection to the Landrieu episode, so it's really still an open question.
Saul Weisenberg, this was simply an FBI complaint. Is it possible, in terms of the prospects of prosecutors, that they take this to a grand jury and essentially deliver a formal indictment with additional felony charges?
It's certainly possible. It's interesting, David, that the statute that's involved here can either be a felony or a misdemeanor. It's a felony punishable up to 10 years. If when you enter this building under false pretenses you intend to commit a felony. If they didn't have that element of it, it would be a 6-month misdemeanor. So there are a tremendous number of options for the U.S. Attorney's Office.
And Saul, I want to ask you, in New Orleans, they're reporting that, in fact, this 4th man who was in the truck was using some sort of listening device tapped into the 3 that were in the office. That would certainly show intent, possibly even a conspiracy. If you're the prosecutor in charge, what are you doing today to sort of follow this up?
Well, the more important thing it shows, David, is that there's a possible Title III violation, that the reason they were going in under false pretenses was arguably to illegally tape. So if I were the prosecutor, I'd want to be trying to find that out. What exactly were you trying to do? These are young guys, and presumably who've never been in trouble with the law before, so there's a lot of room for the prosecutors to be lenient if they want to be. There's no question that if a crime was committed, that the people were acting together. That's a given.
Justin Elliott, as far as what O'Keefe and his cohorts were after, any indication what motivated them or what they were seeking or what they thought they might be able to get from Senator Landrieu's office in particular? I mean, why her?
Well, that's also one of the other big mysteries right now. We don't know, but we have been able to figure out some details of the background of the 4 men. 3 of the 4 founded or led conservative newspapers on their college campuses. They're all either 24 or 25, just out of college. And I think that's a useful context in which to view both the Acorn videos and whatever it is that they were trying to do at Landrieu's office. It's a world that rewards controversy. Stan Dye, the 4th man who was allegedly in the car, was the editor-in-chief of the GW Patriot, and he once wrote an article called The Penis Monologues, which was sort of a first-person parody on the vagina monologues. And so I think they have a background of courting controversy.
And as far as, Saul Weisenberg, the actions of O'Keefe since he's been arrested, he was let go, although he's got a court appearance tomorrow. He sent out a message on Twitter last night. O'Keefe said, "I am a journalist. The truth shall set me free." It doesn't seem, I don't know, like a wise defense strategy for somebody like him to be saying anything right now.
That's true. I'm not aware of any journalist exception in general to the criminal laws. I mean, with respect to the connection with right-wing publications and things like that, we all on every side of the political spectrum we have our people who embarrass them. I wouldn't draw any large lessons from that, other than young people often do really stupid things, and we don't know all the facts. It certainly doesn't. It certainly looks like an incredibly stupid thing. going, and there's a tremendous amount of play here. From a criminal law perspective, the difference between a felony statute with a 10-year maximum and a 6-month misdemeanor in terms of the future lives of these young men is incredible. And so all the intangibles, what actually was really going on, the prosecutor is going to want to know.
Saul Weisenberg, former federal prosecutor. Saul, thank you very much. Be interesting to see what prosecutors do in the days ahead. And also Justin Elliott, reporter with TalkingPointsMemo.com, the best website for the latest reporting on this emerging scandal. Justin, thank you as well. We appreciate it.
Thank you, David.
Thanks a lot.